One Punch Man World is now available for mobile devices and, in the future, for PC. It is the newest addition to the franchise's small list of games, playing on the role as a gacha, in which you can pull heroes from quite a generous pool of pulls right out of the gate, at least for now, with the game's testing timeframe spanning from October 18th to the 25th. It is unknown if these events will linger for future players, so don't miss out on this. Sign up for the testing now if you haven't already, which you can do by checking out the links in the description below for United States, the European, and C servers. Visually, the game is beautiful. However, the game starts off in the low setting, which I assume is to help people with low performance devices get into the game with a little difficulty. So a quick adjustment of these settings will help you alleviate the pixelation and the low quality in the initial displays, though these changes can only be made after the tutorial. You do have to realize that this is a serious stress test of the servers, so there are going to be some fluctuating moments of performance issues here and there. While it wasn't really a problem, I would have loved to see the gameplay for auto function or auto completion sped up, even if it did cost extra currency to complete. I just didn't believe it was essential for me to wait for the animations and loading windows instead of instantly starting the next fight on top of the current one. Although I expect this to be a feature because people need to be encouraged to get off their phones every now and again to take care of any obligations that they may have in real life during this period of waiting. It does the series justice by being a one-to-one with the manga and also the anime, displaying a lot of emotion and personality of each and every character as you come to know them throughout your playthrough. Not only does it look and feel fantastic, but it also has a pretty banger soundtrack that really gets you into the mood for some fast-paced and smooth action, alongside story progression, minigames, and many other things. One thing to keep in mind though is that while it contains elements of pay to win, it also has constraints in place to prevent people from spending their life savings, which is a wonderful feature to have if you're concerned about potentially going on a chronic spending spree. The short answer is you can't. You will control one of many different characters as you progress through the story of multiple heroes, and just like other gacha games, you will have pulls, upgrades, and missions to complete these upgrades, story modes, and side quests that will keep you entertained for hours as they follow the main story with a lot of background dialogue and features that you may have never seen in the anime alone because they are taken directly from the manga instead. You can control 4 heroes at once, and battle bosses and henchmen across multiple missions. If you're curious about how multiplayer works in this game, look no further. According to what I've gathered, it's not like other gacha games. You must presently seek out other players and friends with a friend code to join your current party in order to take on commissions, which seems odd given that there is no PvP. I can't really say that I'm a social person when it comes to these games, so having a system that requires me to interact with other players is kind of off-putting. I would much rather there be a system that allows me to choose a random person around the world that helps me with my mission, and once they come back to the game, they get rewarded as well. It can take some time to get used to the game's controls and the UI, just like any new game you pick up here and there, but I really liked what I saw and experienced compared to my original reaction video. It provided a few good chuckles with the various characters' quips and a few hours of fun before I ran out of energy to keep playing. Please keep in mind that this is not the final product, and a lot of these things may be changed when it comes out fully for mobile and PC.